What's up, YouTube? My name's Robin. I'm back for yet another reaction video. Now, this time around, I'm checking back out Wretch 3.2. A couple videos ago. This is now, I think, my third, maybe my fourth video of Wretch 3.2. And I think like my very first video of Wretch 3.2 that I ever put out was he did a collaboration with Alvelino, I believe. And when I put that video out, I called him Wretch 32, and then I had to be explained by like. It had to be explained to me by like maybe 5 or 6 people. It was Wretch 3.2, not Wretch 32. Now I got that fixed. Now I've been had that fixed. Awesome. So checking out Wretch 3.2 once more time. This is going to be his Fire in the Booth Part 5. Now that's just crazy to think about, just in general, that he got 4 other times where he's been invited back on Fire in the Booth, and just something I want to know, just in general, just really quick. What's the highest number of times you can get invited back? Maybe it's unlimited, but what's the highest number of times someone's ever been invited back? Like, who's the most frequent Fire in the Booth person there? Obviously, besides Charlie, you know what I mean? Like, who's the most frequent rapper that they invite on Fire in the Booth? If you know that, please put it down in the comment section below. Maybe I ought to check them out. I mean, if they keep getting invited back, they got to be good, right? Right? Hopefully they don't suck. But hey, that's my thoughts there. So anyway, checking out Wretch 3.2 Fire in the Booth. This video came to me requested by 2 YouTubers. First YouTuber that I'm gonna give a shout out to, Jonathan Coates. Again, that is Jonathan Coates. He requested Wretch 3.2 Fire in the Booth Part 5. And the next person I'm gonna give a shout out to, Brian Grenewald. Again, that is Brian Grenewald. He told me check out Wretch 3.2 Fire in the Booth Part 5. Awesome. Thank you to both gentlemen, Jonathan and Brian. Thank you so much for having me check out this video right here. I'm pretty sure I'm going to love it. If you guys love it, I know I'm definitely going to love it. And I definitely have you checking out my channel. So please, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. And please, we'll keep it going. And you can keep getting me some more videos. And hey, I'll keep giving you shout outs to whoever gives me a video that people love. So hey, that's what I do. So, with that in mind, let's kick this sucker off without wasting any more time, just because I hate running my mouth. And we'll go ahead and get started. So, kicking this one off, starting in 3, 2, 1, click. Yep, easily offended. Please choose another 1K extra video. There it is. Awesome. Alright, let's go.
Oh man, it's got to that all-important time of the show once again. My favourite part of the show. Fire in the booth.
Let's get started.
And tonight,
let's get started.
Back in the building. Real wizard in this thing, man. OG wizard.
I'm not gonna interrupt you.
One of the greatest rappers in the world, never man in the UK, man.
I'm not gonna interrupt you.
Got one of the most famous, most legendary, greatest Fire in the Booth of all time.
Still hitting that button.
Somehow I'm like, I ain't coming back, stuff. I'm good. I've done my job. But he's back.
Wait.
Wretch 3.2.
Let's time it.
Yo. Hey.
Was that 5 or 6 times? I lost count. I lost count. 7.
Just hearing them crashes, I'm in the zone.
You ready for this, bro?
Alright, let's get started, man. Come on.
Time is when you hear this, right?
Okay. He's gonna get started. Boom, 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 boom.
Yes, free to the album out now, Love for the Love.
From the poplar tree.
Fire in the Booth.
Yeah.
Like that old school sound.
Wrote this in the country, I was staring at horses. It's kinda nice to be still, I've been Frankie detouring. I left my soul in every city, it's sad but it's honest. No matter morning after pills, I should have an endorsement. At first, yeah, I really tapped into my audience. You won't be asked to pay respect if you cannot afford it. See, if the fruits of my labors to rap every morning, that should frank ocean a label and channel my orange. I hope I'm one step away from that place there. They told us that Craig would only have 7 days there. He came back, sky's just the limit we placed there. Lightning struck twice, guess it really can rain here. I rate that. Water sign, yeah, I love the water splashing wave, fam. Used to want to be a Ninja Turtle when I was 8, fam. Young shellers eating pizzas in the States, man. I'm still here in a tight circle, that's the same band. Pray I never see the day you're switching sides on me. We've always been adjacent, you can never slide off me. Now I'm living righteous, only fishing my body. I'ma do or die properly, I got human rights on me.
Yes,
When the child drops,
good.
it's like another child from me.
Good.
And if it pops off, then we'll be side by side, Ovi. I wish you all the best, but that's never life story. Cause if Whitney was the moral, how would you define Bobby? Think about it. And if you can't live without it, don't let it go. Take it home and build bricks around it. Just try set it in stone, then stick around it. Anytime you feel it in your soul, that's the gift about it. Disallow it, or the control to make you drink about it. I fell in the zone and woke up in a liquor fountain. That's a tight space, a dark hole can have a thing about it. Bet you didn't know that going in could be a killer outing. I've had conversations with the best newcomers and the worst old runners, and the jewels they got were free, cause I can only give you me. They don't tell you how to live your dream without the sleep. How on the weekend you're the man, but it gets lonely in the week. No surrender, no retreat. Some family on your tree now can only see your branch when they used to hear your leaves. Used to share your feast, then no one was hungry soon as the goat became the sheep. That's why I'm pescatarian. It will sink or swim in the aquarium. Either break the glass or you share with them. Shots at me, but I can only give what I receive. There's gunpowder on my clothes now, I'm washing my machine. I dealt with the matter when that was all that mattered. You ate all the pies while I was sharing out the platter. And Judas on the tables like a Buddhist with a hammer, bringing peace with a piece. You want the passage or the passer? Make your bed, you lie in it. I sleep so comfy, I hope I die in it. So if you want a star, let me know I'm Lion King. I can make a movie, live forever and die in it. They're praying on my downfall. So I took off in the spring and touched down in the fall. I hope I gave you what you wanted. Running from police, I was wanted. My future wasn't promised. That changed when my neighbors were the wanted. Not engaged, but she busy doing for the dick challenge. How about we make a challenge for our children to be challenged?
This is orange.
The odds of black people getting married probably tell me something my mother call you. Don't know where your dad is and I feel it for you. Just be the man of the house, don't let the streets avoid you. Blood of a king, heart of a slave, you should keep it royal. Don't let the streets employ you, cause that's a slippery slope and it's either grease or oil. Until you hit the soil. Did you reap what you sow soon as the reapers got you? I've been there, got the t-shirt, rest in peace tomorrow. I know it seems immoral, but degrees are optional. So we don't read, we follow. So don't tell me stay woke when I ain't slept in 3 days. Say I sold my soul, I want my check from eBay. If you love the rapper, then respect the DJ. Cause without one, you couldn't mic check to replay. If I was a player, man, I'd probably take the knee. I'm no longer a player, soon I'll probably take the knee.
No, Charlie gonna get his shot
I'm
out.
trying to make a baby free already. Got a major team, I'm trying to make a major league. So would you rather mud on your jeans or blood on your leaves? I've seen my mother cry when her little brother deceased. I'm family orientated, I have to uncle my niece. This type of outgoings you never underachieve. Still felt like the gift when there was nothing under the tree. My poor mother told us that nothing's coming for free. Now the show's sold out, everybody's coming for free. And I can see your heart and it's barely touching your sleeve. Don't tell me about circumference, that ain't circumference to me. I'm from the type of circle where out then we leave. And this squared circle ain't WWE. Keep acting like you're raw, you get smacked down in the streets. All I see is fuckery every time on the news. The hurricane really just took their lives and their roof. Their
Which
whole
one?
life, all of their family under
Shoot.
one roof. God made the wind blow and it really took him to you. I guess
My
he must
God.
be missing an angel, we got a few. That shooter right in Vegas, he really gambled with youth. To even out the odds, should've let me snap him in two and fight. Fight with electric and shock him out of his shoes. Charlie, that's me.
Wow! Wow!
Nice.
I could get you hit before it hits. Don't
Nice.
ask me about the balloon, cause I was it before it. LOL.
Wow!
And if they don't say I'm nice, then they didn't play it thrice.
Man, I read 3-2!
He talked about something real with that shooting, man.
There's only one person that makes me want to retire fire the booth.
Don't retire, man. I got more.
I can't. Bro,
I figured you got more. I figured you got more.
You are unreal, bro. Seriously,
Look at how old he is.
Lessons,
I need some noise for Wretch 3-2 in this
Look how old this guy is.
Real legend in this thing. Still schooling
That's
people,
something else you
man.
want to think about too
Still at it, boy.
Still at it,
Still
bro.
at it, boy.
Still got it.
for part 5, because it seemed like he went through a
Again,
lot.
You know, it's one of them. It's one of them moments where it's like you can't put words to it. I try every time you do something like this to me, bro. I try and put words to it. And normally I'm great with words. I'm great.
Charlie the wordsmith.
I am. I know. But I'm lost for words. I really am. It's you know when I get a call from Wretch and he's like, "Yo, I'm ready." I'm like, okay. And then as soon as I hear the beat that he's going to, I know what kind of vibe it's gonna be. But that, bro, goosebumps. And that, people, is a schooling in how to kill. a fire in the booth.
My man.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay, I thought all that with the button was to get us hyped up and ready for the next one, and then it never came. Wow. Just wow. Alright. Respect Charlie. Thou shalt not trash Charlie. Thou shalt not trash Charlie. Thou shalt not trash Charlie. Anyway, so something I noticed with this rap that Wretch 3-2 put out, and something I saw with him, and something that I'm just kind of seeing or just kind of noticed with a lot of entertainers, or am I gonna put a rapper in the same category as an entertainer? To a small degree. At the end of the day, they sell their music. I can't deny that. But they do have a core message to it. And with other entertainers, I try to say that they can have a core message to them too. Whether they're not predominant, whether that's not their main job description to have a core message with a heartfelt meaning to what they want to describe, or whether it can be something that they do want to describe and it is a core message. So let me just clarify what I mean, just really quick. A big thing that I hear with comedians, for example, they, in many cases, talk about their lives and talk about just awful things that happen to them in their lives. And at the end of the day, they end up flipping the narrative to get you to laugh at those tragic things that happen in their lives. And they're able to do this because they've gotten to such a point where they can go ahead and laugh at themselves. And in some form or some capacity, that's a way where they can kind of help deal with the pain. Not to trivialize it, but to, I guess, say that they've moved past it. They've transcended it in more of a sense. And I feel like, just with a lot of these rappers, like Dave, I can't say so much Akala, because I don't think he went through a lot. But I'm pretty sure he has a story as well. And then also with the last Kamikaze video I just reviewed, Kamikaze Justice. Both of them had scenarios where they had went through a lot. And because they had went through a lot, they were able to then bare their soul, in a sense, right? And I feel like with comedy, and I use that as an example because it's like just what I'm trying to say, there's a close resemblance where you have to really put yourself out there in order to get a genuine response from the people you're trying to connect with and the people that you're trying to genuinely move, right? And I really can appreciate that in people, and really appreciate people who are able to basically say, look, this is me. This is what I got. This is who I am. I'm not proud of the things that I've done, but I'm not still doing them. And look, I can save you a whole lot of heartache and a whole lot of stress and just headache if you just listen to what I have to tell you, and if you just really just take it in. That's the key thing. If you just take it in, I can really help you out. And I really feel I get the vibe from this guy. He talks about tragedies that happened with his mother, I guess, or his uncle, or his aunt, or somebody like that passed away, or is that in essence. He talks about I guess run-ins he had in the past with the law. He talked about, I'm guessing, I'm inferring that he talked about past drug addiction, because he said there's nothing in my body now, I'm clean, basically to the effect. That's basically what he was trying to say, or the effect of what he was trying to say. And you know, it really just gets you the sense that he's just been through a lot. Like I said with Dave, I said, look, I'm just shocked by how much this kid's gone through at such a young age. And people keep telling me, oh, he's only like 16, 17, around that age. And that's younger than me. Now, somebody asked in the comments section on one of my videos, Rob, how old are you? Just to be clear, I have a late birthday in December, almost towards like Christmas. And just to clarify my age with that, I was 19 for the majority of 2017, and then at the very end of 2017, I had just turned 20. So right now, as I'm sitting here talking to you to this camera, I am 20 years old in 2018, okay? Just to clarify that. So I'm a 20-year-old black male, right? That's me. Black male, black kid, black dude, whatever you want to call me. 20 years old. You flip the narrative to somebody like Dave. They're 16, 17, maybe they'll be turning 18 this year, right? And they've seen the drama, the chaos, the horrors of the streets at such a ridiculously young age that you shouldn't have to be worrying about as a teenager, honestly, that you can almost say they've really, I don't want to say started like a second life, but they lived an entire life in that sense in itself before they've actually lived a life that they can truly just relax and just truly focus on themselves and truly get themselves to where they want to be. So I just want to say that, look, with some of these people, they really have the, in essence, or just the, I guess, stature, or just like the appearance or the affect of having more wisdom than their years, more wisdom than they can possibly just describe to you in a sense. And if they can describe it to you, that then becomes the challenge. How do you best describe it to you in the artistic forms of rap? You know? And they're just trying to get these messages out to you and basically just educate you in a sense, but also get you to allow you to vicariously live through their experiences as they describe them. So in a sense, they're making this living, breathing thing that is their rap. And as you get to see the story unfold from out their mouth, you get to like live with it as they go through it. And you get to see that journey and see how they're now at where they're at now. And it's just kind of a cool thing to really see that. So I saw that right here with Wretch 3-2. I continuously see that with Dave every time I see him come onto the scene. And I've seen that also on this very wave, just in my last video that I checked out, Injustice by Kamikaze. And it's a really interesting thing, just for when you can really take pause from somebody, just when they put out the message that really makes you think, wow, you've really been through all of that and you're only this. Now, granted, something I was asking about in this video, how old is this guy? Because he seems to be a little bit older. I don't want to say like old, because it really wasn't old anymore, honestly. And then part 5, he's here for his 5th time. So maybe, because I think last time I saw somebody that got to this close in terms of their number, I think I saw part 4, and that was a Colin. But he said from the first time to the 4th time that he'd been on Charlie's show right here, Fire in the Booth, that was like 10 years. Or 10 years that he actually started rapping. So a lot can happen in that time frame, which is kind of why I want to just get things in perspective. How old are they? How long they've been doing this? How long have they been rapping? That sort of thing, you know. And also, does this man have a family? Because it seems like he might. I think if he hadn't said it, I think he might have said it. If not, then please correct me if I missed it or not, because I might have missed it. He seemed like he had a family. I think he said before he had a family. Well, not a family, but like kids of his own. That's what I mean, right? But yeah, it really changes you. Those types of things, those type of interactions you have really change you and really impact you, and also impact your music as well, which is kind of why I wanted to ask about that, just to get a better sense of who he is and just how he puts himself out there, and just to really get a better appreciation for what he's trying to tell and what he's trying to do for the time frame that he has. Now, this is a 7-minute video, and he rapped for like 5 minutes or so. Because why? Boom. Boom, boom. That's a full minute on the beginning, and then that's a full minute, not a full minute and a half on the end, right? So, yeah. And again, thou shalt not bash Charlie. Thou shalt not bash Charlie. Yeah, I got it. I respect Charlie, alright. But still, that's just what I wanted to just say with that. And, yeah, just in general, I can really bring myself to appreciate Wretch 3-2. And maybe, if he has more stuff like that, as always, please send it my way. I'd love to check it out. Alright, so with that being said, this was my reaction to Wretch 3-2 Fire in the Booth Part 5. And once more time, I give a shout out to the people that had requested that I check out this video. The first person that I'm going to give a shout out to, Jonathan Coates. Again, that is Jonathan Coates. And the second person that said they wanted me to check out this video, Brian Grenewald. Again, that is Brian Grenewald. So thank you too for checking out this video and also checking out my channel. Thank you for requesting it. One more time, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel so you can always stay up to date for more. And as always, everybody else on my channel, please, if you have a video you want me to check out, please put it down in the comment section below. I will check it out, and when I do get around to checking it out, I'll make sure I give you a shout out, just like I did to the 2 gentlemen right here on this video. So that being said, thank you for checking out this video. Thank you for checking out my channel. Please subscribe and see more, and peace for now. Bye.